Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Esther Malave, or Dr. Esther for short. How many of you have experienced frustration with the healthcare system? I know personally I have. I'm a family physician for the last 30 years, believe it or not. And during those 30 years, I've seen a lot of changes to the healthcare system. And frustration on my behalf, not being able to give the patients the time that they need and not the care, because I think I stand out, as you will hear from the testimonies later in this video, but because I'm restricted in terms of what I can or cannot do for a patient. So listening to God, I've decided to take a huge leap of faith and start my own integrative business. Integrative medicine is a combination of two things. The science of traditional medicine, which I have 30 years of experience, and now I'm adding the coaching of lifestyle medicine healing. And when you talk about lifestyle medicine, interestingly enough, looking back in the 30 years, I've been doing it all along and didn't even realize it. It includes things 7, like nutrition. Movement doesn't mean you have to do high impact exercise to consider that as movement. Making sure that you have restorative sleep. Avoidance of toxic relationships, because that can create a lot of stress in your life. Stress management. We all know and live in the world of stress today. So how do you handle that? How do you find balance in your busy life? Avoidance of addictive behavior. And that doesn't necessarily mean drugs. It could be eating, overeating. And the 7th that I include in my practice is spirituality. Because I truly believe that you have to have a foundation and a belief in a higher entity in order to live your best life. So yes, I'm starting my own integrative medicine practice, which I am thrilled about. So I combine the medical expertise, 30 plus years, and I create then through wellness coaching a personalized package for you. So my practice is based on one strong belief, that your best life is within reach. No matter what the obstacles, no matter what the medical problems are, I still would like my clients to have a primary care physician, because I'm not doing primary care anymore. That part of my life has ended. But now comes this new version that I'm thrilled to be able to offer you, where we combine, like I said, medical science with wellness coaching, and combine the two so that I can offer you the help that you need.
Dr. Esther is definitely a doctor who leads with her heart. In a world where most doctors are racing the clock, she's always made me feel like I was the only patient that mattered in that moment. Her ability to listen without judgment, to sit with me through tears and confusion, and to celebrate my wins just as genuinely. That's rare in the doctor nowadays. She remembers little things, she follows up, and she genuinely cares beyond the clinical. Her blend of her medical expertise and deep emotional intelligence is what makes her unforgettable. It's not just about treating the illness with her. It's about helping people truly thrive.
Dr. Malave, I have been seeing her for approximately 7 years as my primary doctor. She has been one of the most influential people in my life. About 2.5 years ago, I was diagnosed with stage 2 stomach cancer when a tumor burst in my stomach. I didn't even know if I was going to live anymore. She took her time out of her busy schedule to make sure I was okay, She would call me on her way home from work, and she really just genuinely cared. She would pray with me and for me. She knew that I just really needed someone in my corner. When I would come and see her, she would always think outside of the box when it came to my care. And it didn't matter about the norms or within the boundaries of the insurance companies. She would always find a way to make sure that we would have the correct diagnosis and the correct treatment plan that worked for me. I am here today, and I know that is partially because of her. God brought her into my life, and He has given her such a gift. She has a heart for people. She is a very genuine person, and whether you're a believer or not, she is very respectful of everyone in all areas and all walks of life. I couldn't imagine my life without her.
Imagine having a doctor who hears the things that you don't say out loud. In today's healthcare systems, many physicians are so overwhelmed with patient loads that it is rare to feel genuinely heard, but not with Dr. Malave. With her, I always felt valued and cared for. I remember going through an incredibly dark time, and I had mentioned it to her. And from that day on, every time I seen her, she asked how I was doing in that area of my life. It wasn't just small talk. She remembered, she cared, and that's when I truly saw her heart. She wasn't just a doctor. She was a person, a mother, a woman who shows up with compassion. Dr. Malave also recognized something deeper in me, a silent struggle with depression. Dr. Malave speaks life into people. More importantly, she speaks Christ over them. And for that, I am forever grateful.
There are many words to describe Dr. Malave. Professional, knowledgeable, compassionate, devoted, patient, and genuine are just a few. I have nothing but admiration, appreciation, and gratitude for her and the level of care and attention she gave towards my recovery. She's an extraordinary person and physician with a big heart. To be under her care is to be safe. She is an absolute blessing.
So you've heard some testimonials from some of my clients. What I'd like you to do now is to think about whether or not there's a connection. Did you hear something that resonated with you? Are you frustrated? Are you stuck in life and you need some help? Then maybe I can help you. So how about reaching out, and we can do a 10-minute consultation to see if we connect, if there's a fit, and I'd be more than happy to help you in whatever it is that you need help that involves your lifestyle, that involves a chronic illness, a combination of the two. The easiest way to reach me is through TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. They all have the same name, which is my company, Achieving a Better You, with the letter U, not Y-O-U. And you can inbox me if you are interested in setting up for that phone call. Keep in mind, if you're across the country, I can still do a Zoom. I can do Zoom visits with you and not necessarily in person. My office is located in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, for those of you that would like more of the face-to-face. Keep in mind, I am no longer doing primary care. So please find yourself a primary care physician if you do not have one, because in order to work with me, it's one of my requirements. So again, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all with the same name, Achieving a Better, the letter U. Keep in mind that this new business is grassroots, so I'm going to be pen and paper for a little bit. I do not have my website just yet, but keep in mind I've been doing this for 30 years. I know what I'm doing. So can't wait to finally meet you via phone call to make that consultation, and hopefully face to face so that I can help you with whatever you need.